Hello, it is Monday and I'm out at the Conway River Walk. We are about to do some portraiture with flash, even in the bright sunlight, talking about overpowering, filling in shadows, all that other good stuff. Me and Savannah are out here doing that. It's gonna be fun, and yeah, let's do it. Just had a couple of girls stop by and ask if we were vlogging, and that's the first time I've ever been stopped as a YouTuber, and now Savannah's taking pictures of me while I'm vlogging. But yeah, shout out to them because they said they would subscribe, so hello and thank you for stopping by and saying hey. I really appreciate that. Okay, so what I want to talk about now, since we've done photos and stuff, we are at a place that is kind of cliche. They have always done photos and stuff out here for seniors or prom or engagement sessions or weddings or whatever else. There's just so many people that come down here for photos. And one thing that I'd really like to do is talk to her and to you about shooting in a place that everybody else uses, but not having photos that look like everybody else's. Don't shoot the same photos. If you see other people shooting this, go to a different place. One of my biggest things I love to do is that if everybody else is shooting in this direction, I just do a 180, shoot the exact opposite direction. The easiest way is that my client got the exact place they wanted to go, but my shots ended up not having the same background as everybody else's. Rule number 2 would be to choose a different angle that other people aren't using. Shoot low, shoot high, shoot from a weird angle or up in a tree or from below a bench or whatever else, things that other people aren't doing. People are going to ask how you got that angle, and that's going to be a source of your creativity. So one of the best pieces of advice I've ever been given was that no one should be able to guess my height by the photos that I'm taking. And what the photographer meant by that was that you shouldn't be able to take photos just standing straight up with the camera in your eye. You should be able to take them from the ground. You should be able to take them from up high. You should not constantly just stand there and take photos. You need to get at a different angle, because different angles are what other people aren't getting. And that is my biggest advice for going to a place that everybody goes to, because there's a place like that in pretty much every single town. So a very popular background for this area is always the Conway City Bridge, and it's very pretty. I mean, you can see it right here. It's really nice. It's got this awesome look to it. You can get the nice clouds and the trees and the river and this, you know, the wooden walkway and everything else, but it's still something that everybody uses. So let's try and find a new angle that we can incorporate most of these things but not have the exact same shot everyone else does. So what I decided to do is I moved down to the dock, which was a little ways down. We were just over there a moment ago, but now we're standing on the dock right here, and we're still able to get the trees in the background, we're still able to get the bridge, and we're still able to get some of the wooden walkway, which is now the dock, which I think is a very pretty shot, and it's something that a lot of people here don't use. Now I could be wrong, there's probably 100 other photos of this, but it's not something that everyone finds as so cliche, and I think this is definitely a better shot than that one up there. Okay, so see, I think if you had a couple sitting here, you could have them by the water, something very personal, and you still have the bridge in the background, you still have the trees and the water, and even the wood here. I think that's a very pretty shot, something very different, something that I don't see often, at least in photographers in this area, and I definitely think it's a better shot for a location that gets used a lot. Rule number 3, I think, is still probably one of the most important, and that rule is don't be afraid to take the shot everybody else does, because at the end of the day, the client is still the one paying for the photos, and if that's what they want, that's what they want. You don't have to show it on your website, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, but you do have to take something that your clients are gonna like. Take what you want, make sure that they feel like they got what they wanted, and everybody's happy. So my biggest advice is to take the shot that your client is gonna be happy with, no matter what. And also take something for you, but that still comes secondary. You have to have things that your clients are gonna like. And that is the most important rule for shooting in a place that everybody else does too. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to talk about, and it really bothers me. It has for a long time, and it bothers a lot of other photographers here too. That being that we live in an area with like a very historic downtown. One of the places downtown is a peanut warehouse, and it's just kind of, I don't think this is the peanut warehouse, I think this is a different building, but still, it's on the water. It's been here for a very long time, and people have completely destroyed it. And when I say that, this is what I mean. Like, there is chalk all over the place. These are all from different photo shoots that photographers have either done or allowed their clients to do, and completely ruin this whole place. And that bothers me. Like, this is a place that we all like to use, and now there's like not even an empty spot to just sit two people up against like historic wood, and that just is really stupid. I mean, it would take several days to clean all this crap off. I mean, we've had a ton of rain lately. It hasn't come off, so this is probably going to have to be pressure washed or bleached and scrubbed, and that's terrible for the wood. It's not good for the building. And now, you know, we just have a place that is covered in vandalism, all for the sake of a cute picture that was probably terribly done with chalk. So don't do anything to ruin a place for everybody else, and don't allow your clients to do that either. That's just rude. Bad manners. Okay, so back home and editing, and yeah, it's been a pretty good day. I did a lot of that and then edited some at home. Now I'm gonna get some more editing done, and then it is date night with my wife, because it's Monday. This is a crazy week for me and my wife, because we have recital this week, and we have dress rehearsal tomorrow, and it's just gonna be a lot of stuff going on at one time. And yeah, but this is the end of the dance year for all the students, so it's a lot of fun to see them have so much fun doing their dances and stuff. And it's a lot of fun putting on the production and being part of that kind of stuff as well. Anyway, back to editing.